A Prince George's police officer is on trial. Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Patricia Villa, and thank you for joining us. Well, it's day 2 in the trial of former Prince George's police officer Donald Taylor, who faces numerous charges, including second-degree assault and misconduct. CTV's Sonia Srivastava has our story from Upper Marlboro.
Well, a small victory for the defense today as 2 counts of misconduct and 1 count of false statement were dropped. But Officer Donald Taylor still faces 5 counts. And today we got a chance to hear from him, and he is defending what he did. Officer Donald Taylor, a 13-year veteran of the Prince George's Police Department, admits he hit 19-year-old Ryan Dorm with everything he had. This surveillance video is now becoming the centerpiece for the defense and the prosecution. On February 3rd, 2012, night officers noticed 2 young men walking into this gas station in the 3800 block of Rhode Island Avenue in Brentwood. One of the men wearing a ski mask. Police quickly apprehended one of the men, but the alleged victim, Ryan Dorm, ran away after pushing one of the officers. Soon, a chase ensued. Officer Taylor claims Dorm had grabbed his gun and fired it during a struggle, but the video clearly shows him hitting Dorm in the head and the gun going off. Today, Taylor admitted he felt threatened and had no intent to shoot Dorm. In fact, he has no recollection of the gun going off. Mr. Taylor was saying he had no idea that the gun went off. He thought that he was being shot. A lot of people will have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, because when Mr. Dorm testified, he said he had no recollection of a gunshot going off either. When people are in critical events like this, memory does strange things. This officer had one choice, and that was to either shoot Dorm or to take him down in a way that was a lesser degree of force and arrest somebody who had just assaulted and knocked down a police officer. After an internal review, Taylor was suspended and charges were dropped against Dorm, who did spend 4 months in jail. Now a judge has to decide whether it was a case of police brutality or just an officer trying to survive. He had no choices in this matter, and it was Dorm that put him in this position. Now, this trial is expected to wrap up within the next 2 days. At the courthouse in Upper Marlboro, I'm Sonia Srivastava for CTV News.
Officer Taylor retired from the Prince George's Police Department in November 2012. Ryan Dorm sued the county and won an undisclosed amount in his settlement. Dorm is currently incarcerated in Montgomery County awaiting trial on sexual assault charges. A 23-year-old man was shot in his Seat Pleasant home late Tuesday night in what police are calling an apparent home invasion. Officers responded to the 600 block of Cabin Branch Drive for a reported shooting. When they arrived, they found Michael Brown inside of the home with a gunshot wound to his upper body. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say multiple suspects entered the home and demanded money from the victim at gunpoint. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to contact police. A federal agency is recommending that states drop the legal limit for drunk driving. The National Transportation Safety Board says doing so will reduce highway fatalities. The NTSB proposal suggests that blood alcohol limit be cut from 0.08 to 0.05. Some organizations, including Mothers Against Drunk Driving, have spoken out against the recommendation, saying it would take too long and undercut more effective programs. A Brentwood family is displaced after their 2-story home is engulfed in flames. The incident happened this morning about 7 a.m. in the 4400 block of 39th Street. The family says the fire started in the back room on the first level and extended to the second floor. No one was injured in the blaze. A teenager who lived in the home tells us what happened.
I just woke up and there was everything was full of smoke.
And who else lives here? Who do you live with?
The people that were in the house when it happened was me, my sister, my grandma, and my dad, and we were taking care of my baby cousin. It's everything in the back room is completely gone because it all caught on fire, but in order to get all the smoke out and stuff, they broke all the windows and the walls and all that. And everything inside is moved and just broken.
And no one was in that back room at the time?
No, that's just like a storage room.
The incident is still under investigation. Well, all U.S. and state flags are flown at half-staff today to honor law enforcement officials who have died in the line of duty. Governor Martin O'Malley issued the state order in conjunction with Peace Officers Memorial Day, which is a national recognition of fallen officers. Peace Officers Memorial Day is celebrated every May 15th during National Police Week.